Hey students, how you doing? This is Mr. Ross, and basically this video is about explaining how to do the project. So I'm gonna give you an overview of how to do the project. And this project I'm referring to is the statistics problem, and it's talking about NFL quarterback salaries. So it says do a quick search on the season starting quarterback salaries for all NFL teams. Complete the table. So this is the whole population of all the NFL quarterbacks. So you probably can find this on your own, but I don't have too much trouble finding this data. So I suggest you do this. If you Google our lads, you'll find the 2021 depth charts, right? And basically shows you all the NFL teams, and you can figure out who the starting quarterback is. Like if you click depth chart, it'll tell you the starting lineup. So this is the starting lineup for offense. So these are the first players, and these are the second string. This is the third string and fourth string and fifth string players. So here's the first string. If you want to find a first string quarterback, you go to first string QB. Apparently it's Josh Allen. For that, at least for the final game, was Josh Allen. So if you want to figure out his salary, you just go to type in Josh Allen salary. So you type in Google Josh Allen salary. And one great place to find it, so you can see it here with Sport Track. If you look for Sport Track, it should pop up his salary for this season. So there it is. It's pretty, as a friend of mine played professional sports, and this is pretty accurate. So here's the 2021 season. His base salary was this much. His signing was this much. His roster bonus, and so forth. So his basic salary was $3,500,038 and $586. So this is it. This number beneath tells you his combined salary over that contract. But this is his salary for that year. So then you take that $3,538,000. I guess you probably can copy it, and you can drop it right into the page. So you can go to the salary. This isn't edited, so you don't have to drop it. You write it down. So you can't drop stuff in. Anyway, so you can go to bills, you type in his salary right there. And you'll do that for all of them. So hopefully you pick the partner to work with, so you don't have to do all these on your own. Now, after you get all the salaries, you can go to Statdisk. If you never use Statdisk, you just type in the email address. So here's mine, jermaine.ross72@gmail. That's why I use more than anything. Then we'll sign in. Once you sign in, you're going to type in the data. So I'm going to type in the salary. This is one of them. I can keep on going and find other people's salaries. For example, I can choose the Bills salary. Let's go to the Patriots starting quarterback salary. Patriots starting quarterback was Cam Newton. So go back to Sport Track, type in Cam Newton, and search. There he is. And it shows you his salary. It's $1 million, and the roster bonus is this much. So his ultimate salary was this. So I can take that number, copy it, go to Statdisk, and drop it in. So eventually I'm going to get everybody's salary there. So hopefully you get the idea. And just so you know, this Sport Track thing sometimes gets some weird pop-ups or whatever. So just give me a heads up on that. But eventually you're going to get everybody's salary there. I'm not going to do everybody. I'm just do like 11. I just made up these numbers. Just give you an idea what happens. Then afterwards, what you want to do now is you use Statdisk tools. So you can go to data. You can go explore data, descriptive statistics. That's what we want. On that, you can choose column 1. And it should be a way, it may be a way you can change column 1 to say quarterback salaries. But it says I got 7 people in my data set, and it shows my mean, which is one of the things I'm asking for. And it shows you my variance, and it shows you, more importantly, my standard deviation. So I'm asking about mean and standard deviation over and over and over. So that's it, and that's how you're going to begin answering the questions on the page. So you're going to begin with just mean and standard deviation. Then after that, it's going to ask you to enter the values to Statdisk and create a normal curve. Well, there it is. If you want the normal curve, this is one. You want a box plot, this is one. you make sure you just cut this and then drop it on the page or paste it on your page somehow. Whenever you show it to me, or you can just redraw it. Either way, it's fine. But yeah, this is how you can use Statdisk, and ultimately our goal is also to get better at using Statdisk, so you can kind of explore data. Like we got lots of different data sets in there, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, that's how you're going to use Statdisk to begin the project and finish the project. Project is due at the end of February. So good luck.